bringing news that matters to you. You're watching the Bahamas Tonight Northern Edition.
Welcome back. A local college is partnering with a leading government agency to give 20 young people a second chance to attain a high school diploma. Tonight, we hear from the president of that college, who is calling for greater support and involvement from the private sector in the promotion of educational opportunities for more Bahamians. Joan Davis-Roll reports.
Innovation has come to education. For years, Tarif College has become a viable force within the education sector here on Grand Bahama, helping hundreds of persons to realize their goal of obtaining a college education. President of that institution, Terrence Archer, is especially pleased regarding a pilot project recently launched by Tarif and Urban Renewal 2.0 here on Grand Bahama.
It gives me much pleasure to be able to stand here before you this evening as a testimony that dreams can and do come true. This GED program stands as a dream that became a vision that is today a reality that will benefit countless others throughout the Commonwealth of the Bahamas as Tarif College continues to spread its wings. This is only one of many initiatives that we are promoting.
Archer believes that it is partnerships like this one which will not only help to prepare this country's next generation of leaders, but place these and others on the cutting edge.
So I want to take this opportunity to say thank you to Ms. Reckley and her team for grabbing hold of what was a dream that became a vision, which is now a reality for all the young men and women that is, and those who will become part of this program. Madam Director, Madam Director, the stage has been set for other communities, parliamentary constituencies, private and public sector groups to join hands. This partnership between Tarif College and Urban Renewal 2.0 is but one of several educational initiatives that serves to demonstrate the role that education must play if we are to achieve our mission of empowering and uplifting our communities. Empowering and uplifting our communities, one group at a time.
Archer believes that the program will not only change the lives of the 20 participants, but also inspire and empower others to press on.
I am of the belief that we must challenge our children. Educational opportunities is not only for the high flyers or the wealthy, but for every man, woman, boy and girl that wants to see and make a difference in their lives.
Joan Davis-Roll, ZNS Network News.
We are now in the peak of the 2013 Atlantic hurricane season, and local agencies involved in disaster management are continuing their preparedness efforts. For the past 2 days, representatives of NEMA, the Grand Bahama Disaster Consultative Committee, and volunteers from the Red Cross have been engaged in a logistics and warehouse management workshop at the Chamber of Commerce. The Grand Bahama Center of the Bahamas Red Cross Society sponsored the special training. Administrator Mary Culmer says participants were informed about efficient ways to manage disaster relief supplies.
More and more donors are requiring accountability. Therefore, as you would know, in a major disaster, massive relief items come to the island, and we are all required to be accountable for it. So effective warehouse management skills is very necessary. We have received documentation which are necessary to ensure efficiency.
Logistics officer with the International Federation of Red Cross Society, Keston Fleming, facilitated the sessions.
And basically, we looked at how coordination works for a more efficient response. We have different persons from different organizations represented in the session. NEMA, you have Red Cross, you have persons from social services. And usually when a disaster happens, everybody tend to work together. And it's a way of understanding how we work, how we function, and in the event that there should be some assistance internationally, what assistance we can provide for the persons on the island within the national society.
It would appear that the men of Grand Bahama are quickly dispelling the notion that they pay less attention to their health, and the US2 organization is pleased with what seems to be a positive trend. The organization recently conducted health screenings for men at the Paris Plaza on Coral Road. Group leader Andrew Moxley says the results were most gratifying.
We saw 602 men, which is way beyond expectations. We thought that we would have a good number of men, but this is certainly something that is far exceeds anything that we could have imagined. And so with this good news, it has as well brought a few challenges to us in that we now have to scramble to continue our fundraising efforts in order to cover the cost of this.
Moxley says the message is getting out and the men of Grand Bahama are taking better care of their health. He says based on statistics, the organization is meeting its mandate when it comes to sensitizing the public about the dangers of prostate cancer.
Over the last 3 years, the rate of response has been improving almost exponentially, and that is literally unheard of. We have approximately 9,000 plus men within our age bracket in Grand Bahama. We screen 600 of them, which is approximately 6 to 7% of that population. Never before has that ever been documented, where in one exercise you can screen or attract 6% of a population to a health issue. That is certainly something to be proud of.
Local chefs getting a lesson in Italian cuisine from one of the world's best. This as the destination looks to use the culinary arts as a way to market Grand Bahama. Megan Shepard reports.
He has traveled around the world creating menus for some of the finest restaurants in Europe, the Middle East, and the Caribbean. Now, Michelin-starred executive chef Gianfranco Chiarini is on Grand Bahama to offer his consultative services to the staff at the Grand Lucayan. The world-class chef says the objective is to enhance the culinary value of the staff and promote the resort as a top culinary destination. He says this will be a continued partnership that will train the staff in culinary style, menu engineering, and the importance of balance.
The Bahamian cuisine is great, but like many other great cuisines, and Italy was on the same level, it's sort of unbalanced. The great deals of starch or fatty foods versus the protein or versus the vegetables involved, or the type of sauces and what does the ingredients involve in the overall nutritional value for the population. We want to not only incorporate a high-level cuisine, but also a balanced, nutritional and dietetic, if possible, level cuisine.
Chef Gianfranco says he wants to create a menu that will infuse the local cuisine with the European flair. Cooking staff at the resort are using a lot of local products as well as international flavors to bring the new menu to life. Chef Gianfranco says he's excited to reveal the menu this Saturday at a special VIP dinner.
This will be a very full European approach. There is no fusion involved. We are just bringing this full blast European level in order to understand or to give an awareness that the level works in the island, that the level is understood. Then we will be, on this next Saturday, we will be open to the public for, still is a VIP dinner, but open for the people to come and take a table, etc. And we will be blending a little bit more this hemisphere.
Now, as the partnership continues in the months and years ahead, the international chef says his goal is to highlight Bahamian cuisine across the globe.
My intention and our intention is to further make a book of the great Bahamian cuisine, but Michelin style, top level, because my intention is first to enter the island, to reformulate the cuisine, to bring it to a European top Michelin level, and then to bring the chefs of the Bahamas and its new cuisine to Europe.
Megan Shepard, ZNS Network News.
On behalf of the entire team,
I'm Megan Shepard.
I'm Sabrina Brown. Thank you for watching. Good night.